It was a race against time at the Supreme Court registry,
Form 34B and
as IEBC lawyers submitted bundles of documents to comply with presidential election petition regulations. The legal team, comprising Salome Oyugi, Moses Kipkogei and Wambua Kilonzo, submitted to the Apex Court's registry over 37,000 Forms 34A used to record and transmit results from the polling stations where the repeat presidential election was conducted. IEBC also submitted 265 Forms 34B from the constituencies where the polls were conducted, and one Form 34C that was used to declare President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto victors in the fresh State House contest that was boycotted by NASA leader Raila Odinga.
4A again.
The results declaration forms in soft and hard copy were scrutinized by the Supreme Court registry officials led by Deputy Registrar Daniel Olekewa. IEBC, keen on avoiding mistakes that led to the nullification of the August presidential results after a probe ordered by the Supreme Court judges revealed that some results declaration forms were not standardized, lacked security features, or were not serialized, compromising the integrity of results. Chief Justice David Maraga, while annulling Kenyatta's re-election in September, said the court would not hesitate to invalidate the repeat exercise if illegalities and irregularities were pointed out yet again. IEBC, President Kenyatta and other 7 presidential contenders who are on the ballot paper in last month's polls have until Sunday to respond to petitions filed by John Harun Mwau, Njonjo Mue and Helef Halifa. The petitioners want the repeat polls outcome nullified and a fresh election conducted, faulting IEBC for failing to conduct fresh nominations for presidential candidates and proceeding with the repeat polls even after NASA leader Raila Odinga withdrew from the race. IEBC has overhauled its legal team, retaining only 2 lawyers from the battalion that represented it in the last petition. Waweru Gatonye will lead the 9-member team. Senior lawyers Paul Muite and PLO Lumumba are among the most notable absentees in the new lineup. Others dropped from the list include Issa Mansour and Paul Nyamodi. Kenyatta's legal team, led by Fred Ngatia, is expected to file its responses to the petitions on Sunday, ahead of the fresh legal showdown. The Chief Justice has convened a status conference on Tuesday where the issues for determination by the Supreme Court will be decided, and a schedule for oral submissions by parties in the petitions agreed on. The Apex Court has until 20th to determine the fate of Kenyatta's re-election. If the petitions are thrown out, the President and his deputy will be sworn in on the 28th at the Kasarani Stadium. If the judges rule in favor of the petitioners, Kenyans will return to the ballot for a 3rd time in January. In the meantime, Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu is expected to constitute a bench to hear and determine a petition by activist Okiya Omtata seeking to invalidate last month's repeat presidential poll. IEBC and the President have termed Omtata's application a misuse of judicial process and want it kicked out. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Weekend.